Hiya. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a wee while since I've done one of these. It's now the 11th of July, 1 o'clock. Um, Obviously, I'm Susan, but you know that, or you wouldn't have tuned in. And the reason I'm getting back to it, obviously, I want to have something to say before I come on and just run off my diary, which isn't very exciting. But I had my granddaughter staying with me over the weekend, which was really nice. She's turns 8 this month. Um, she already knows all the colours of the chakras up through, even though she maybe doesn't understand. When I started her off with red and amber, she ran through the rest, and I was amazed, to be honest, because I don't remember teaching her that. But anyway, excuse me a wee minute. I should have brought a drink up. Um, what got me? She brought her wee iPad up with her to keep her amused because we don't use the telly much when she's here. We don't use the telly much at all, but occasionally when she's here. And she was playing this game on it, and I mean it's child friendly. My daughter's got all the controls on it, so it's only for children. But the game was taking a character and dressing it, hairband, different colour eyes, uh, what type of hair they had, tops, bottoms, whether they're playing a guitar or trombone, whatever it happened to be. And so a bit like dressing up dolls, but doing it electronically. And that was fine. She was having a bit of fun with that. And I had to do one, and she did one, and so on and so forth. But then when I went away to make lunch and I came back, I discovered, I said to her, "What's that?" And she said, "It's a snake." But this snake was then being personified. The snake was having a different hairstyle, big eyes, clothes on it, and so on. But it was still a snake. And I didn't like that. It made me uncomfortable. And she said, "Oh, but Granny, it's just dressing up a snake." And there were various different animals she could use. And I said, "Yeah, no, I prefer things to be as natural as possible. A snake's a snake, and a human's a human." And I threw in, and how would you feel if you saw a human walking down the road and it had a snake's face, for instance? And it was just you know, Granny's being daft again. But there was that, and then we were playing some music at one point, and she was dancing on the floor. Now she's beautiful. There's no two ways about it. She's very tall for her age, nicely built, not stick thin, but just goodly shape for a bairn. But she's a bairn. She's a child, and she was dancing, and then it turned into these alluring eyes and dipped chin, looking through her eyelashes, dancing away seductively, and I'm thinking, oh my God. Now, this is because they watch all these music videos on TV. And now that we, collectively, people in the know, half of these people have been groomed and taken into an abnormal life, an unnatural life, put it that way, because what's normal? How do you say abnormal? But an unnatural life. And so the parents let them watch these videos because they're just singing tunes, pop tunes that are on day to day, and think nothing of it because these are on YouTube or the programs that they watch. But here I have an 8-year-old, well, no, even 8-year old, and parents might think it's cute on young children. But how do they stop it becoming jailbait when they're 14? And I feel worried, and she's in a good home, sensible parents, keen to get on at school, reads a lot, intelligent. Parents care about her, where she is, what she's doing. But I, My problem is that only the folk who are in the know are worried about it, and we should all be worried about it. We talk about what's happening to our children, and we're only looking at the extreme cases. We're only looking at the trafficking, the abduction, the encouragement to transgender. We're only looking at these extreme cases. But what's getting me is, and I know, don't get me wrong, I have every faith in the universe that we're not going to get to that stage. But following on this path that we're on, we should be concerned. Or is it just folk, as I say, that are into the rabbit holes that are concerned? But it's something worth thinking about, and it's because it's on the fringes of acceptability. Nobody's really looking at it. Nobody's worried about it. But when I saw my granddaughter behaving like that at 7, my mind went to, how do I stop her being jailbait at 14? Because she's going to be tall for her age anyway. She's in the top percentile. So anyway, that was a bit of sort of discussion today, but it gets you thinking, and it makes you even more think about what's happening out there. Not just the extreme cases, not just the rainbow marches and so on, but the everyday stuff. Anyway, sorry to leave you on a downer, but I'll leave you with that today, and live, love, and be happy. And I'll see you again. Thanks for tuning in. If you think this might encourage debate or thought with somebody else, pass it on. And it's also good for me to see comments underneath. So thanks very much. As I say, love, live, be happy. Bye.